I'm trying to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in 24 hours.
Wait, what? What? Wait! Huh? Girl.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl, Dam. Where are we here today? We're going to be discussing about OnlyFans. If you've not heard about OnlyFans, literally you are not missing anything at all. You are not missing anything worthy, anything worthwhile at all. Like, just be glad that you really don't know what OnlyFans is all about. But we're going to be doing like a deep dive into OnlyFans in today's video, and why I think OnlyFans needs to be stopped. Like, let's just talk about it. I'm sure when I'm done, you all are going to agree with me that we need to do something about it. OnlyFans needs to be stopped. OnlyFans is an internet subscription-based platform that was found in London, in England, where creators get paid per subscription. So you know how we creators on YouTube or Facebook and Instagram, you create, you open a profile and then you create and then you upload, right? So OnlyFans is like that. So but on the platform, the creators will create their profile and then they also link their bank details to it. Same with their followers or their subscribers. Their subscribers will also like create their profile and then put in all their card details. If you're a follower of someone on OnlyFans, get all the exclusive of the creator's content. But the difference between OnlyFans and other social media platforms is that the subscribers are paying. They pay per view and they have a monthly subscription payment. While other social media platforms, you know that the subscribers are not paying for anything, and of course it's free to watch and subscribe. Anybody can even watch without being a subscriber. But with OnlyFans, you have to subscribe, like a monthly subscription plan, and then sometimes you pay per view. And you would think that, oh, this should discourage people from being on the platform. But no, guys, that is not the case. There are people on the platform. OnlyFans have over 220 million registered users on that platform, and then has over 3 million registered content creators on that platform. So since it's subscription based, the creators get close to 80% of the revenue, and that can get a creator to earn over $1,300 yearly on an average, kind of. But there are some creators that of course are earning more than that figure. Like, I'm giving you all these details and you're wondering, so why is it such a bad thing? The reason why OnlyFans is such a bad platform that I think should be taken down is because, let's say, 99% of the content creators on OnlyFans are sex workers. Yeah, I said it. So the platform is known to promote sexual materials, pornography, sex workers, and so many other crazy stuffs. But of course, they claim that, yeah, there are some artists and musicians on the platform. But trust me, guys, the platform is like literally 99% promoting sex workers. And so there was a movement at some point in time that it should be stopped, but for some reason, it was reversed. Like, nobody cared. The whole thing just ended like that. I think they got some backlash because of course banks are involved, people are making money and cashing out. So of course I think they got a lot of support from the bank, and so that's how the whole thing just died. And so that's why OnlyFans is thriving now, because honestly speaking, it's literally like a site for pornography. But the most alarming thing about this is how the big creators or celebrities in OnlyFans, or the big creators in OnlyFans, have now become so confident and that they are so popular, and they are even being interviewed on the mainstream media. They're going for podcasts and having like documentaries showing us their sexual escapades. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about two main OnlyFans creators who have broken the internet or they tried breaking the internet. The first OnlyFans creator that really went viral that everybody was talking about is Lily Phillips. So Lily Phillips decided to kind of like, break the record. So she slept with 100 men in one day. Yeah, you heard me right. Insane, right?
101 guys down. Guys 1, Lily 0. Honestly, I'm fucked.
She slept with 100 men in one day. And like looking at this beautiful lady, by the way, she's beautiful. She seems like she's from a well-to-do home, but why would she be doing something like this? Like it still makes me wonder. Like I question myself, I question the society, and I'm worried. I'm like, why would you be doing such a thing? You're so pretty, you are from a good home, and then you just decide to be a sex worker. Like we are complaining about serious issues. We're talking about rape, sexual harassment. We're talking about how children are exploited for sex, children are used for sex, like child trafficking for sex, different things. And then we have these able-bodied, beautiful ladies that just willingly succumb themselves to be pleasers of men. Like it doesn't make sense. And then she went viral. And then podcasts, mainstream media, breakfast TV shows interviewing her because she slept with 100 men. It doesn't make sense. Like literally, it's actually very sad. Like I think about it and I'm just sad on her behalf and sad for her family and sad for her parents. Like, why would you be doing this? And then all these are being documented.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got some hangers here if you want to put your coat up.
Nice.
Come on in. Where you travel from today? Oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself comfortable, take off your trousers, and we're going to have a fun time.
And even the part of the interview after she had slept with 100 men, at some point she broke down and was crying. So I felt bad. Oh, maybe she was repenting or feeling sad and everything like that. But no, she literally was crying because she felt that she didn't really satisfy them. She didn't really give them kind of pleasure. This is me paraphrasing. She was not like, she got tired at some point and then she was not really like her best. So there are some men that did not really get, 100% satisfaction. She didn't give them her best. So she felt like she didn't really service them well, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
you'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry you got to go. And like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like you didn't give them a good time. I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the 30th, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, like it's not like normal.
That just made me feel like, are you for real? Like, what is going on? What's going on in the society? And then we are celebrating these people. Like, I felt like where I come from in Africa, like sex workers, they hide. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be called sex workers. They come out in the night. They don't want to be shamed. They don't want anybody to see them or recognize them. They don't want to be sex workers. They don't want anybody to call them sex workers. But now, in this day and time, we are glamorizing this and celebrating them and then applauding them, and then they are even being paid. A lot of the creators on OnlyFans are literally like promoting sexual content, pornography, sex workers, and some of them are just 18, 19, 20, 21. They are just in their early 20s and they are doing all these things. It's terrible. Honestly, guys, it's terrible. And then these girls and these creators are earning millions and now they are millionaires. It's just so sad that the society is encouraging this type of behavior, like in England for that matter, like in London. Why is this allowed? Why? Like, make it make sense. Like, it's all shades of wrong. We're not supposed to be encouraging this kind of behaviors. And then we have young girls, impressionable girls, seeing these creators driving the best cars, living the life, carrying designers bags, and just wanting to be like them. And now people are glamorizing sex workers and prostitutions, and people are like making it look like, yeah, it's your body. Like, we're talking about feminism, we're feminists, it's your body, you have the right, you can use it how you want to use it, these blah 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 blah. But honestly speaking, it's wrong. And so because Lily Phillips was celebrated when she took 100 men in one day, and then she was advising like, oh, bring your family and friends and your husband, that she wants to go for 1,000 men literally in one day or so.
I'm trying to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in 24 hours. Now, this isn't an easy task, finding 1,000 people. So, women, if you can lend me your husbands for the day, that would be amazing.
But, girl, one of our friends, who is also a content creator on OnlyFans, beat her to it. Now, let's talk about the main girl, Bonnie Blue. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Bonnie Blue literally claimed, allegedly, that she slept with 1,057 men thereabouts.
500, 600, 800, 900. The big 1,000 was well and completely done.
But any messages to the people that joined today that you want to say hi?
Just thank you. Like, honestly, thank you so much. Because if it wasn't for you turning up, putting your inside of me, like, I wouldn't have any of this whatsoever. Like, and it really has changed my life. And hopefully I can continue pleasuring you.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people. There we go.
Oh my God. I am embarrassed. Yes, you heard me right. Like, this is happening in our time, in this generation, where a woman can come out and tell everybody and tell the whole world that she is going to like beat the Guinness Book of Record. Not for a good thing, not for, maybe cooking for 24 hours or baking for 24 hours or dancing for 24 hours, but for sleeping with 1,057 men in 12 hours, allegedly. That's what she claimed that she did, allegedly. And look, there are videos of guys lining up. Like, it's ridiculous. It's the most insane thing I have seen in this age and time. The most insane and ridiculous thing I have seen. Like, if you're in London and in England, you better like literally check if your husband or your boyfriend or your brother is part of those 1,057 men that lined up, patiently waiting for their turn with Bonnie. It doesn't make sense. Like, the whole concept, the whole thing is disgusting, like the videos, and then it's being documented.
Bonnie, how exactly has it affected you? Like, how do you feel?
Yeah, I was expecting to wake up saying needing to take painkillers, but I actually haven't whatsoever. And I'm the first to usually take, if I've got like a bit of a headache, I'm like, oh, pass me painkillers. So I was expecting to be sore, but I'm not, like, which is good because it just means I can do this more often.
It is wrong. Like, I don't understand. Is this not supposed to be like a federal crime? Like, it is not okay. I don't know. Like, look at the video when she was done.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago.
Look at her eyes. Her eyes were like, I felt like her eyes were about to pop out. Like, they were about to pop out. Why would you subject yourself to so much suffering and pain? And then the question where they ask now, where hurts the most? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, girl, you need Jesus.
And you need Jesus!
You need Jesus. Like, I wish I could reach out to you or get to know. You need the Lord. You need the Lord. Because this is not okay. 1,057 men. I can't even begin to think of the math. Let's see, how did she do it in 12 hours? So she claimed they were in groups of 40 or so. I don't know, like, and they would watch while she's with some and then take over and take, I don't know. I can't even imagine. I'm trying to do the maths. Oh my God. And then she was advising that you need that kind of fluid for your skin as a woman.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago. I told you girls, taking fluids for moisturizer was good for your skin.
I'm giving you side eyes. Even though I don't really know how to give side eyes, but I'm giving you side eyes. Something is fundamentally wrong with you. Honestly speaking, Amboni has built a brand based on what's that our motto? Barely legal men.
I want to sleep with 130 barely legal 18-year-olds.
So she goes around schools, campuses, goes and look for boys that are just about to be 18 years. So she goes for 18 years and above men, and then videos and records herself going and literally asking men for sex and just throwing herself at guys for sex.
As promised, I'm outside Nottingham Trent University, as I said I would, to pleasure as many uni students in 2 weeks. I want to sleep with 130 barely legal 18-year-olds. And you can go for as many rounds as you want. You can finish wherever you want. And the most I want to take in one night is 25, but I'll let you into a little secret. I did 30 on the first day alone. So come and get me on my knees and let me celebrate you getting into uni, boys.
There's this video of her that went to the Five Guys employee and then literally was asking him for sex right there. The guy was working in his place of work and then she was asking him for sex. I really loved that guy and his response to her.
Just wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the Five Guys from? The Five Guys. I didn't know if it was like a special room or you can take me out back.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
No, I don't think that's happening.
What about after your shift?
I'm a Christian man and I'm saving myself man. I can hand you a menu if you want.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, if there's no Five Guys, I'll have to come back tomorrow. What time do you finish?
I'm not actually not sure what time it finishes today.
Alright, meet you back here in a few hours.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight home.
I'm sure I was disgusted. Like, he was so irritated. Like, what do you mean? I was like, no, I can't do that. I don't do that. Like, she boldly was asking him for sex. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. Like, it was so weird. Like, it's crazy. And the guy, I'm sure, was just embarrassed. Like, who are you? Like, no, I can't do that. I think that guy I think the guy is probably married. Like, it just showed that yes, there are some guys that are seeing that this is nonsense and some guys really will not do that. But I also wonder, like, those guys that queued up, they were on the queue literally waiting for their turn. I don't know, like, do you guys have a problem? Can't you just go get a wife or go get a girlfriend? Why do you want to be seen with sex workers? But the good thing, of course, they didn't show their face. I should be glad they didn't show their face. But if you're in London, just try and verify in case your husband was there or your boyfriend was there or literally your brother was there. Because where did they get 1,000 men from? It could just be anybody walking down the street. Just because we could not see their face, you don't know if they are like into sex workers. So please, if you're in London and in England, make sure that if you are dating, just ask around. Ask the guy, do you know who Lily Phillips is? Do you know who Bonnie Blue is? Have you slept with Lily Phillips? Have you maybe, are you on OnlyFans? Do you have a registered account with OnlyFans? Are you a sex worker? We need to ask these questions because at this time, with what is going on, we need to ask some real questions. All shades of wrong, and she's being celebrated. She's being interviewed. This all sleeping with 1,000 men was being documented, and everything is just not right that we are promoting such behavior in the society and then glamorizing it. And these girls are millionaires, and then they'll sit down, make videos, and advise you on what to do. Like,
okay, so another tip on how to successfully cheat on your wife: get another phone. Say it's a work phone because she knows nothing about work because, well, she's a kitchen wife. So get a second phone, and that way she's never going to see those messages.
It doesn't make sense. It's wrong. It's literally wrong. The issue is that we have young impressionable girls in this society that are like, they can fall for things like this, and then we are all fighting for sexual exploitations and all the stuff like that, when we have able-bodied women, beautiful women that are willingly dropping their body for men. These are the reasons, these are the issues. This is why men will think that women are just supposed to be used for sex. We're just supposed to be an object for sex. We're just supposed to be toyed with. Like, which man would want to respect you as a woman when he feels like all he sees, when he sees a woman, all he sees is sex. All he sees is just to, it's just your body for sex. And it doesn't make sense. And then we're trying to say, oh, we don't want to be the weaker versus, we don't want men trampling on us, we don't want men raping us. When we have women that literally by themselves, they're not forced, maybe based on circumstances or whatever issues, they're not forced to do this. They are willingly putting their body and using their body as an object for sex, for pleasure. It doesn't make sense. It's all shades of wrong. Like, how can you do that to your bodies? Is that even healthy?
Have you ever considered the fact that sleeping with hundreds of men is self-harm?
No.
Never crossed your mind?
Harm is something which hurts. Sex is something which pleasures.
Also, self-harm is something you do when you want to clock out of something that you're consciously in. You're not trying to escape anything.
No, people think there is, and I wish I could tell them some sort of crazy story, and then it probably think, okay, this is why she does what she does. It is as simple as I enjoy it, I have fun, and I am happy.
I don't know, in the next 10, 15, 20 years, even maybe 5 years, I don't know, she needs to go check herself, check yourself, like what's she taking in? It's a lot of rubbish. That's all I just have to say. It's just a lot of rubbish. And I just think that the government should look into this. If we have laws against prostitution in some countries and we have laws against sex trafficking and, child abuse and all those stuff like that, why can't they look into this? They should look into this, because I'm telling you, how are they sure that people that are on OnlyFans are up to 18? They claim that before you register, you have to be 18. You put in your ID card. People can bring in fake ID cards. Now, Photoshop fake ID card, driver's license, and claim you're 18 years old. Different people's credit cards, and use credit cards of your parents or whatever, and claim you're 18 years old. I really, really feel for people that are in London and England. I just wonder if you're raising a child or a teenager in London and in England, like, this OnlyFans is everywhere and open for all. Nobody is monitoring it. There is no any form of monitoring the content that is being posted. Like, in YouTube, we have community guidelines. You can't post nudes. Other social media platforms are controlled, but OnlyFans is not controlled. So that's the issue. I feel like there should be a form of control on the kind of content that is being put on that platform. There should be a form of control. Like, it's just wrong that the government or whoever is in charge in that country is not just concerned about this thing. Because I wonder the kind of generations that they're going to raise in England. If they have over 3 million content creators on OnlyFans, 3 million, that's a lot. 3 million in London. And then they also have over 220 million users. Like, that's literally almost the entire population of London. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like a large amount of users that have access to that platform. It should be stopped, literally. It should be stopped, or it should be regulated, or it should be looked into. There should be like a kind of guideline and, community guideline like we have on YouTube. Like, it should be stopped. Like, people should really question this. We should not be promoting such behavior. And then, they are being interviewed on mainstream media. Like, come on, like, those days, you dare not, in Africa, where I come from, you dare not come out and publicly, which mainstream media is even going to interview you? Like, they're going for interviews, TV, like breakfast TV shows are interviewing them, asking them questions.
What part of that is unsafe?
So in a practical way, how does it actually work? What do you do? Like, you put a message out and you say,
I'm like, hey boys, this is where I'm going to be. This is my location. If you'd like to make content with me, you're welcome to join the queue.
Right, now this picture...
So hold on.
No.
Sorry, Andy. So then people come to wherever you are, guys, or girls, or anybody.
Not any guys, but yeah.
Okay, and they stand outside in a line and then...
A very formal, very British sort of queue style thing, yes.
Right.
Do you never feel frightened? Do you never feel
more
intimidated?
nervous, I think, for the first few. I'm like, don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You don't know who's going to walk through that door or who's going to be, in the queue. I don't have set requirements for people. So, I get more nervous, I think, than them for the first few videos.
And I was just going to say, that picture we showed...
Yes.
Now, who's in that picture? Is that your mum?
No, that's me.
That's you. I'm sorry, I can't see from wherever... But it was your mum that helped make the sign. So
Yes.
you've created, there we are, there's your mum. You've created a family business.
Yes.
They're going for podcasts.
I slept with the son first and then went to the dad and I had the sons all over my
No,
face.
no.
You didn't wipe it off?
No.
Well, no, because it was in the room next to each other.
They are like becoming a celebrity for what? For being a sex worker. What are we teaching our generations? What are we teaching the young generations, young girls? They don't need to go to school. They don't need to learn. They don't need to be in business. They just need to be pretty and then create an account on OnlyFans, and then they begin to earn their millions and just, turn their body towards sex objects and just be doing all sorts of shady nonsense, crazy things with their body just to please men and entertain men, right? Is that all that they are created for? Is that all they are made for? Just to entertain men and please men and satisfy men? I mean, see Lily Phillips crying because she didn't give her best. She didn't satisfy them to the fullest, and that was why she was crying. It's such a sad story. It's just so sad, and I'm sure to them they're living the life. But honestly, I think they all need Jesus. You need Jesus to cleanse and purify. I can't imagine what has gone down there. It's crazy, guys. So that's all for today's video. Please feel free to put your comments in the comment section. Have you heard of OnlyFans? What do you think about it? Like, am I the only one that is overreacting? Maybe I'm being, acting like a self-righteous person. But please tell me, what do you think about OnlyFans? And please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Tell a friend about Damn Inspire YouTube channel. Till I see you guys next time. Bye. Love you.